Okay, today I'm going to show you how to create a slide master on your PowerPoint. If you would like to have your own setup so you can automatically add information in there. This is a normal view right now for PowerPoint. When you go to the new slide feature right here and click on this little side arrow, these are the different types of slides that you have. I'm going to show you where to find these so that you can modify them or even create your own setup for easy installation. And then I'll show you kind of a way that I was using it just for an example. So you're going to need to go up to View, and you go to Master and then go to Slide Master. Here are those different types of slides that you can choose from. Again, if you go to Normal View and then you click on this arrow, all of these are the ones that we just saw all the way going down this bar here. So all of these are the sections that we are going to be able to modify if you chose to. So Master Slide. Okay. So these are all the master slides. These are your options when you choose a new slide. I'm going to make a new one. So I'm going to click down here and I'm going to click on New Layout. And it gives me a blank. I'm going to go ahead and delete these. I'm going to click on it and then delete it. So I want it just to be fresh and new so you can see what it looks like. And so I'm going to go here where it says Insert Placeholder. And I'm going to choose. And I want to be able to choose a picture. So I'm going to kind of decide where I want that picture to be and how big. Okay, if you'll notice there's a box. And then there's the word picture. And then there's a little box here in the middle with the photo kind of in the middle. Okay. Then I want to just add plain text, something that will always be there, no matter what is written in there. So I'm going to write recipes from Heather's, well, if I could spell kitchen right, that'd be a good thing. So these will always be on there no matter what's going on. And I just like different fonts, so I'm going to do that. I'm probably going to make these a little smaller because I don't want it to take up a whole lot of room. And I'll leave that there. You know what? I think I'm actually going to move it over here in the corner. Kind of like that over in the corner. Okay, so then I'm going to go back to Slide Master. See this in purple up here? This is the Slide Master. And I'm going to go back to Placeholder. And I want to do text. So I'm going to choose text here, and I'm going to put a little box here. Now I don't really want this to change sizes, so I'm going to erase all of this, and I'm going to put title of, typing issues today, title of recipe. I'm going to go back to the home button here, and I'm going to choose the font that I want. And I'm also going to choose the size that I want. I think I want to go a little bigger than that, 14, yeah. And I don't need the box that big, so I'm going to go about this big for it. Then I'm doing recipes, so I'm going to go back to Slide Master. I want a placeholder for text again because I'm going to want the ingredients here. So I'm going to leave room for a title there. And I'm going to put a box for ingredients. You can hear my 4-month-old in the background. I'm going to make this a little smaller, so I'm going to go to Home and want this in 12 print so that there's plenty of room. Go back to the Slide Master. And then I'm just going to put a word so I know what's supposed to go there. Ingredients. I'm going to click on this box. I'm going to right-click and copy. Click off of it and push Paste. And then I'm going to stick this box over here so that I have two. Now see how these have overlapped? So I'm just going to modify how big these boxes are a little bit so they don't encroach on each other. And so now they can put recipes in here and then the ingredients, sorry, in here. I do want a title that says ingredients. I'm going to put a little title there, and I'm going to write the word. Sorry, computer's going all slow all of a sudden. There we go. Ingredients. Okay. And then I want a little bar, so I'm going to go to Home. I'm going to go to Shape and Align. And I'm going to insert a line here. And just as a tip, if you push the Shift button, it'll automatically make it straight. Alright, now I want to make a place for the actual cooking instructions. So I'm going to click on this and copy it again. So I want it to all be the same. Paste it. And then I'm going to put cooking instructions. Of course the Christmas tree is not growing, sweetheart. It's not real. It's a plastic tree. That's my 3-year-old, if you can hear her in the background. Okay, so I have my cooking instructions. Now I want a new box that's going to give me a place to enter. So I'm going to go to Slide Master again up here. Placeholder again for text, which you can see the different types here. You can put content, which means anything really. Vertical, so it's turned. Text, vertical text, charts, tables, just whatever you're needing. I'm just going to go with text again here. I'm going to put about half the page so you can see when that line shows up. It's about halfway there, so it gives me a little line right there just so I know. Again, I don't want this changing sizes, so I'm going to go back to Home. I'm going to put in 12. And I want to leave it on a nice print. And then instructions go here. And then I do want a place for continued in case there's a whole bunch of instructions. So I'm going to paste it over here. And it should match up because that gave me a good indicator. But I don't want it to go all the way because I want to leave a spot for notes. So I'm going to move that up. Maybe a little more. Since this is already smaller, I'm just going to copy that and paste this. That way I already know it's the right length. And I'm going to put that there. And I'm going to change this to notes. That way I can put any notes in there. And I'm also going to click here. I have to click on the outside to copy it. And then I'm going to paste it here. And I'm going to write notes. Okay, so this is done. I've created my template. It's over here with the list of the rest of them. I'm going to go up to File, and I'm going to save. Okay, save this as recipe template. We're going to go upstairs in just a minute, sweetheart. Okay. Now, you have to leave this as a PowerPoint. If you put it into a PDF, it's not going to be interactable. So you have to leave it as a PowerPoint so that people can interact with it. The only problem with that, if you change it into a different font and they don't have that font on their computer, if you were to lend this to somebody or give it to them, it would change the font. So make sure if you plan on giving it to other people that you use the font that they probably will have. Okay, and we're done here. So I'm going to go over to View and Normal. Okay, here we are with our regular slide. I'm going to get rid of this slide. I'm going to go up here to New Slide. And now if you look, it will say Custom Layout. And that's the one that we just created. So I'm going to click on that one. And this is what your layout looks like. Okay. Now, the cool thing about this is you can drag it right off the internet. Okay, let me show you. So I was on here. Let's see here. I guess I should have been better prepared for this, huh? There's a really cool website that I love. She does really cool recipes. And of course, I'm not going to be able to find it because I actually want it and I should have had this prepared. Sorry about that. How is it that you can find it until you actually need it? Aw, that's cute. Okay, anyways. Oh, here she is. Texas Recipes. Okay. So let's say that you were wanting to create a recipe that you found off of her website and you just loved it and you wanted to remember it and share it and and something that you could cook constantly. Okay, so I'm gonna go to her planning for the holidays because she has amazing things, and I love her. Let's see. Something that just looks absolutely delicious would be maybe this stuff. Okay, so let's say that you really liked this recipe and you wanted to put it over in here. Okay, well, let me move this over a little bit. You can click on this picture, drag it over here, and ta-da! It shows up in the picture. Okay, in the exact size of the box that you created, which is kind of cool. Okay, here you just click on this, type in the title, which she has on here, Candy Cane Fudge, which is going to be something I'm going to have to make. Candy Cane Fudge. Okay. And then you can click on the ingredients. So I'm sure there's candy canes in there somewhere, I'm assuming. Click that and it'll just send you back. If I run out of room, I can automatically go over here and start adding other ingredients. See, I can see more and she'll give me all the ingredients here. So I know there's white chocolate chips and whatnot. White chocolate chips and so forth. Okay. You'll notice I don't see the lines anymore. So, you know, once you filled it in with something, it disappears and it's just a really clean template. Then I can put the instructions in here, and again, she has them here for me. So I like that. I'm going to put that in there so that I remember what to do. Okay, you can do it that way, or you can type it in. If I run out of room, I can always come over here and do those instructions as well. Those won't print on there though, so if you don't use it, it just won't show up. Oh, and I just realized I put white chocolate chips up here. That'll get on my nerves. Let me fix that real quick. And then down here again, if you don't use it, it'll just stay clear. And there you go. That's pretty much the gist of it. You can pretty much create a template for anything that you have a need for. It's kind of cool. You can also modify. So if you see something already done that you like, you can always just modify it to fit. Alright, I appreciate it, and hope you enjoyed this presentation with my baby crying in the background. Bye.